Hey y'all, hey, happy Wednesday. Welcome to TKTV. I'm your host, Tracy Knight. I put the TK in TKTV. I hope you had a great weekend. Well, not weekend. I have lost track of days, but I hope you had a great 4th of July. We're able to celebrate it with family and friends, enjoyed the fireworks, kept it safe, kept it clean, and just had an overall good time. Me, myself, I was home with the dog. Hubby had to work. There's no kitties in the house, so and I actually missed the whole news broadcast, but it is what it is. But overall, it was a nice night. Now, before I go any further, all right, let me go ahead because I know why you're here. It is time for the Ozempic update here on TKTV. We talk about a lot of stuff. We really, really, really do. But before I go any further in that, two things. First of all, I just realized that I am wearing my eye patches, okay? Because when I was looking in the mirror a few minutes ago when I went to go wash my hands, I noticed that my eyes were so puffy. And I was like, oh my God, it's as if I haven't been asleep for 6 days. And I mean, they were really, really puffy. And they're still puffy, right? But they're not as puffy as they were. So I grabbed my hydrogel patches, right? I love my hydrogel patches, right? The Mary Kay hydrogel eye patches, right? They are so amazing. They hydrate, okay? They soothe and they cool the eye area and help reduce the appearance of that puffiness around your eyes, okay? That's what I needed because I originally wanted to do the whole makeup thing. When I looked in the mirror and saw my eyes going poof, I'm not doing that. I could have grabbed the eye puffiness reducer. I like to call it the puffy. But I was like, no, maybe I'll do that later. But here we are, and I've got my eye patches on. Can you see them? And they feel so good. They're nice and cool. And so I'm going to let them do their thing while we talk, all right? Again, they are the Mary Kay Hydrogel eye patches. And if this is something you want to try, just let me know. Okay, so before I get into the whole Ozempic thing, let me go ahead and do this really quick, okay? Bear with me. Tonight's episode may include a topic that is not for everybody. Some may feel a little bit uncomfortable, especially the guys. Sorry, fellas. So, viewer discretion is advised. And I say that because some people might be like, ew, oh, yeah. And they may even ask the question, Tracy, girlfriend, that's embarrassing. To who? To who? I mean, not to me, because I've told you before, and I'll tell you again, I don't get embarrassed. My grandmother told me 1,100 years ago, God bless her, love her, rest in soul. But she said, embarrass is a word in the dictionary, you give it power. I don't have time to give anybody's power, my power of anything to anyone. So there it is. So no, I'm not embarrassed, okay? I'm sharing this because this is a realistic issue that I'm going through, and I've not gone through it before the Ozempic. So that's why I'm here. If I can share to help someone else, then that's my job. My job is done. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I've been on my Ozempic since January 24th, so I'm almost on that 6-month mark, okay? I started off at the 0.25, which is the starter dose, which is the dose that gets you acclimated. You like that word? Acclimated to having this medicine in your body, right? And then I went to 0.5. And then I am now at 1 milligram. Yeah, those were transition periods. I made it through. I'm okay. Some of the side effects with Ozempic is nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, headaches, exhaustion, things of those nature. Those are the most common, okay? And yeah, I've been through almost all of them. Have not had the constipation. Okay, and we're not trying to. I drink a lot of water, so I think that's what is helping me to avoid that particular side effect. Now, that doesn't mean that if you start Ozempic today, that you're going to have side effects. There are so many very, very lucky people who are on Ozempic have never had a side effect in their entire life while on this med, okay? I envy them, but it is what it is. They don't have it, but they're still getting the benefits of the Ozempic. For me, my journey started because I wanted to lower my A1C, and I also wanted to lower my blood glucose levels, which were 9 and 333 respectively. Way too high for me. I got things to do, people to see, and I just can't I can't be stroking out because the numbers are too high, okay? And from January 24th to now, great, great. The numbers have lowered. The side effects have come and gone. They do what they do. Sometimes they're triggered by what I eat, what I don't eat, how much I'm eating. And that is not a big thing because, with Ozempic, it tells the brain that you are full after eating like this. And you'll be full for hours after eating this. Okay? So it's not like I'm just gorging down on a buffet full of food all day long. I just can't do it. Sometimes I may eat some of the wrong things in smaller portions, but those are the kind of things that kind of trigger the nausea. Something sweet, not enough water. I'm learning still, even almost 6 months in, that there are things I shouldn't do while I'm on Ozempic. Okay, and I have learned to adjust. Okay, adjust. It ain't easy. I'll tell you right now, it ain't easy, but I'm working it out. So that disclaimer, y'all. Do you guys mind if I have my yogurt? Does it bother you if I have yogurt? This will be the last time I do it if you say yes, but since I can't really see your answers at this point, I'm going to do it now. And then if you say, it's nasty to watch you eat. First of all, really? But if it's a problem, I'm not going to do it. Was that thunder? Did y'all hear that? In any case, let me hurry up. Now, keep in mind, this is the part where it might get a little uncomfortable for some, so mute, scroll over, go wash some dishes, do whatever. A lot of the different side effects that aren't really listed or as common, I've learned that some of us on this medicine are going through. Earlier in my videos, I talked about the weird dreams. There were others that were having dreams. They're having dreams of being with celebrities, doing certain things. I was having dreams where I was feeling a certain way, doing something, but couldn't really. They were weird, really weird. Stuff like that. But we ran into a new one, and I don't want to say. I want to say that it may be an Ozempic thing, okay? Because we know that. With Ozempic, it is helping when it's reducing that A1C and that blood glucose level, especially. This is helping to eject the sugar out of your body, okay? And for women, well, and men, but for women especially, that sugar is, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what? It's coming out when you go to the bathroom, when you go number one, when you pee. It is, right? So you're getting rid of this extra sugar, and especially if you're not drinking a lot of water like you should be. But that extra sugar is not sitting in your body. It's coming out. It had to come out somewhere, okay? So it's coming out. Marinate. Okay. Tuesday of last week, because I worked in DC Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of last week. And so Tuesday, I'm making my way down to the little girl's room. I'm at work. And it's, Miss Lucy. And that's what I call her. Her name is Miss Lucy. Hold on a second. My computer is about to restart. I really don't need it to restart. I need it to, remind me about an hour. Okay. Anyway, so Miss Lucy wasn't feeling quite right. She was like, what? And it had me like, okay, what's going on? There's a little tingly sensation going on. So I was like, okay, what did I do? Did I grab the wrong body wash? Because I'm allergic to a lot of body washes. I love those little scented ones you get from Linens and things, Bed Bath & Beyond, the little sets, the ones that kids give you from the time that they can buy their own little gift for mommy. I can't use those. But I was thinking, no, because I don't have any of that in my house. So, and it wasn't enough to sit in the mind. Wednesday, when I go to work, Miss Lucy was highly upset. She was very irritated, and she was like, okay, it felt like somebody she had been attacked by mosquitoes. The itching was almost unbearable. So much so that I said, okay, wait a minute. What is going on here? Let me hurry up and go home. So when I went home, got on my computer, did a little research. After I sent the message to my doctor, let him know, look, things ain't feeling quite right in the nether regions. I'm not sure what brought it on, what could be happening, but I'm going to need some advice. Please advise. So I sent that message and waited and waited and waited. But while I was waiting, I went to my other doctor, Dr. Google. And I said to myself, well, before I went to Dr. Google, I sat there and I thought about, you know what, this feeling is familiar, but in a way that I haven't felt in like 1,001 years. And I had to think back to the last time that Miss Lucy was a little upset. And I said, well, I don't remember when, and then it hit me. I told you I was type 2. We all know I'm overweight. Been that way for a while. So I've done a lot of things over the last few years, not even few years, over the years to try to combat that. Weight loss, exercise, Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, and Slim Fast. Loved Slim Fast, okay? But I found out early in my use of Slim Fast that I couldn't drink it like it was, advertised. You know how it was. You got to shake in the morning, give a shake in the afternoon, and have a sensible dinner. Right? I was doing that. Did I lose weight with that? Yeah, but I came right back. But I was doing that so much so that it caused, are you ready? A yeast infection. And I went to the doctor and I found out that's what caused it. So I had to stop using the Slim Fast. So I was like, okay, well, there's that. I was like, okay, now we know. Gave me the medicine I needed. Miss Lucy was fine. We never really talked about it again until Wednesday. And that's when it hit me. Is this a yeast infection? But I haven't touched the Slim Fast. Please tell me. God, please tell me that it's not my Premier protein shakes. I love my shakes. They're amazing. And they have enough protein to keep me full between snacks, which is fruit. And I want my shakes, but I thought if that's what it is, I'm going to have to cut back on it and find other ways to get the protein in so that I'll stay full longer. I'm already planning, but let me scoot on over to Dr. Google to find out. So I Googled, can, Premier protein shakes cause, yeast infections? Didn't get a conclusive answer there, but having experienced the same thing with Slim Fast, and since Premier Proteins pretty much fall in the same category, I thought, oh man, cut back. Let's do something different. But in the meantime, Miss Lucy is going, if you don't figure this one out, I'm just going to drop off, right? Or I'm going to be walking around bow-legged trying not to scratch myself to death. Okay? Just keeping it real. The irritation and the itchiness was getting intense, and I had to do something about it. So again, doctor hasn't called back. Another call. I know they're busy, but it is what it is. So by Thursday, I'm thinking, oh, okay, we need to find something else out. I did some more research, and then I said, could it be the Ozempic? Huh? No, what happened? Back it up. This is what happened. Okay. I'm on one of the Ozempic, diabetic groups that I'm part of, right? And they were talking about, like they're always talking about the side effects and whether they should or should not start, first timers, etc. And one lady said something about her stomach. She said something in the post about, well, you can see my stomach. I'm not doing this, and that. I can't, explain what the whole thing was. But it made me say, what stomach? So I clicked on her profile picture, and because I was going to see the stomach. But there was no stomach. But as I was there, I hit on the post that said something to the effect of that Mounjaro or Ozempic had been known to cause yeast infections. That was one of the things that she had talked to her doctor about because she had developed a yeast infection since starting her Mounjaro. Okay, so I was like, oh, so could Ozempic be doing this? Oh, could they? So I was like, oh my God. So I went and Googled, does Ozempic cause yeast infections? And, it gave me all the blah, yada, yada medical jargon that I couldn't really understand, but I got the gist of it is possibly because you're ejecting this sugar, this excess sugar that you shouldn't have in your body when you urinate. I was like, oh. So it made sense to me because I knew that my glucose levels were going down, the A1C was going down, and if that was the way the sugar was coming out, made sense to me to cause all that extra bacteria, yada yada yada. I was like, well, damn it. Excuse my language, but that's what I was thinking. I don't want to call the doctor now because he's going to tell me that the Ozempic is the one that's causing it, but it didn't actually say that Ozempic was the one that was causing it. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on. My computer's doing its thing. There we go. So I was like, okay, well, maybe it made sense to me. So what do we do about it? I did that. It says possible side effects. Can it cause yeast infections? The one question that I asked was, can Ozempic cause yeast infection? I Googled it, okay? And according to mymed.com, symptoms of the condition include excessive thirst, hunger, fatigue, lack of energy, increased urination, blurry vision, dry mouth, itchy skin, slow healing sores and cuts, and frequent yeast infections. There you have it. Okay. So it's like, answered my question. Okay. Well, I said, well, you know what you got to do? How do you treat this thing? Because I haven't had one in 100 years. I know I'm only 57, but I hadn't had one in 100 years. So I went to go look and what's the best way to do it, home remedies. Because at this point, it is Thursday. All right. Stores are closed. I need something now. The itching is intense. I can't take it. I'm laying literally spread eagled because I just can't take it. So I looked it up, and there was you could take a baking powder, baking soda bath. But I imagined myself pouring good baking soda in my tub, soaking it in like 20, 40 minutes, hoping that's going to alleviate the itch. And then I got to clean the blinking tub out. That. And then I said, have some yogurt, because, active bacteria in yogurt. But yummy. Plenty of water. Vagisil, Monostat, those over-the-counter medicines. I'm like, oh, now if you have a severe yeast infection, there is a prescription. I can't remember what it was. But if it's minor to moderate, which I'm thinking that's where I was, it's the Monostat. So you know where I was, right? You know where I was the next day. Going to the CVS. Okay. Actually, I didn't make it till Saturday because Friday was a busy, busy day. When I looked up, I was already out. Okay. So Saturday morning, when I went to the grocery store, I hit CVS first, dropped by the beauty supply store. And then I went to the grocery store, got my stuff. So by the time I got home, now you're only supposed to do this at night before you go to bed, okay, to prevent any leakage, if you will. Again, I'm so sorry if this is a little uncomfortable for you. I'm just keeping it real. But if you're still here and you're gleaning anything out of this information, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Because as much as I want to share this with you, I want to share this with as many people as we can get out there because I think this is important information. Okay? So, I have been, since Saturday, I took a dose Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We're good. I did the Monostat 3. It's a 3-day treatment. They have a Monostat 1 and they have a Monostat 7. I can't imagine that little thing, 7 days. It's a suppository, okay? And I'm pretty sure we all know how to use those, okay? And they say you do it right before you go to bed because you don't want to put that thing in and as it melts or whatever, you don't want leakages all over the place, okay? So yeah, you do it right before you go to bed. They even come with the cream that you can use not on the inside of Miss Lucy, okay? But like on the doorways where it might be a little itchy, okay? All of it worked great. So I'm fine. fine now. Plus, when I was in the store and I'd already read that they say yogurt can help, ask me how many of these in my refrigerator. And how much water I've been drinking. So that was the biggest thing of the of the week since we last spoke. Because it hit me and it hit me hard. Miss Lucy was, like I said, she was quite upset. But I think I did what I needed to do to make her happy. I'm happy. I'm a lot more comfortable. But what made me share that was the reason I do this, all of this, the reason I come to you every week anyway, is because I care. I've learned so many things. I've been able to, grow in so many different areas based on what I've seen on certain videos and do certain things. I mean, whether it's health-wise, fun-wise, even going to the casino when I'm going to be on my cruise in 45 days. Okay. All these things I gleaned from other people that I figure are going through the same thing or have, the experience I need to know more about, and they're not afraid to share it. So I'm not afraid to share it, and no, I'm not embarrassed, okay, to say that I had a yeast infection. Most women have at one point in life. If you've even been pregnant one time, you've had one. They're not the most comfortable thing in the world, but they are not the most dangerous thing in the world, especially if you're treated. And it don't mean you got nothing. Okay? It just means that your pH balance is a little off. Okay? And your body can't handle it. That's all. Okay? Miss Lucy just was not prepared. That's all I'm saying. So yes, I shared it. As far as the rest of the week, the nausea, no, I can't even say that I have. No nausea. I have increased my activity. I'm walking more. On the days that I'm home, when I telework at home, I'm doing at least 3,500 steps. So that's a good thing. For me, that's a good thing because there's been days when all I've had was 910 steps. I'm telling you right now, it's a struggle. I've downloaded an app, or I've subscribed to a YouTube where you can walk for 40 minutes or 30 minutes in place with the music and everything. Whatever I need to do to get more active, because my daughters noticed that I'm losing weight. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you for the first time. All right. Yeah, I'm a little thick. But, let's see. This is smaller than I was when I started. So, I think I'm doing okay. Okay? But yeah, y'all see that? That's that food. Oh, God. Anyway, I have been looking in the mirrors, both at work, in my mirrors, and they're the ones I hate the most. And I'm seeing it. I'm going, oh, okay. And some of my clothes are not fitting. So much so that all the clothes that I packed in my suitcase, pre-packed, that I knew I'm not going to wear before I go on the cruise, I'm going to have to go back through them and try them on. Because I'm telling you, nothing's going to tick sister girl off worse than to get on there, got your little shorts, and then find out you need a belt. Or a safety pin or something. I ain't got time for all that. So I'll be trying that on to make sure stuff fits, okay? Because I definitely want them to fit. So no nausea, no real side effects this week at all, except for, the Miss Lucy incident. Energy, no, my energy levels is fine. What I do need to do is get in another sleep pattern, because when I got sick with the diverticulitis, I was in bed for days and I woke up late, because I was just knocked out. So now I'm still struggling when I wake up on time because I'm so used to sleeping late. But that's a sleep pattern I've got to get under control. No headaches. Can't say it's diarrhea, but I will say that my bowel movements are regular. Okay, and I got a nice consistency. Okay, again, viewer discretion is advised. Don't come at me because I did warn you. Okay, they're doing pretty well. Weight-wise, I did manage to lose a pound this week. So last week I was at 228.2. This week I'm at 227.2. So I lost a whole pound. My goal is to be below 225 this month. I want to be 221. 221 is where I really want to be, because I want to lose 5 from the beginning. I started this 5-week period at 226, and then I gained a couple, lost one. Okay, so we're going up and down. I'm still having that roller coaster effect. I see those commercials that say, the average weight loss is 14 pounds. Okay, I've bypassed that. I think I'm going to keep going with that because like I said, I've implemented some new strategies to keep myself going. And I love my husband. He knows I have a weakness for certain things because I still have the cravings for something sweet, especially when I get toward the end of my shot cycle. I take my shots on Tuesday night. Okay, on Tuesday night, whether I come see you guys or not, I'm still taking my shot, right? So I take my shot, and the first couple of days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday maybe, it's going strong. I don't really have the cravings. I'm not that hungry. I have to force myself to eat, or I'm eating a lot of fruit, vegetables. I'm trying to increase my protein intake, reduce the carbs, right? But somewhere on Saturday and Sunday, it's as if I never took the pill, and I'm like, oh, I can eat up some stuff, knowing that I can't because no matter what my craving said, the part of the medicine that tells my brain I'm full is working 24/7. It don't come off to even go to a bathroom break. Okay. So it's like, yeah, I don't want to waste a lot of food, but I'm still thinking I want to eat it and I want to get past another one more bite. Sometimes I'm trying to force it. This is me. Because if it's really good, I want to eat it. And I cook, y'all. I cook. So it's like, I cook good. So I want to eat it. Can't do it. And then, of course, then I may feel a little bit sick at the stomach. But that's an immediate thing. It doesn't even wait for the next day. And when I want sweets, and I really, really want sweets. So, but I got to say, and I don't know if anybody else has gone through this. When you have your moments and you have something sweet, does it taste the same to you? Do you get the satisfaction that you thought you were going to get? Because I had a Heath bar the other day on Saturday while I was getting all my stuff from Miss Lucy. I had a Heath bar. I hadn't had a Heath bar in a long time. When I finally ate it after dinner, it was good. Don't get me wrong. I'd eat another. But it didn't have that same satisfaction, okay? Same with the Twinkies. Now, I have a brand new box of Twinkies thanks to my lovely, lovely husband. Okay? But I've also put a strategy in place. When I'm at work, I can get over 7,000 steps a day easy, okay? But next week, I'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at work, Thursday, Friday at home. But I have decided on the days that I'm home, because I telework tomorrow and Friday, that I need to get in at least half, 3,500 steps a day, even at home, okay? So I got the Twinkies. But if I don't make that goal, I don't get no Twinkie. No Twinkie for you. So I got the box. It's like a big sticky on it that says 3,500 steps needed. Because I'm not going to open it, not going to get one until I've hit that mark. That's going to be my reward. If I don't do it, I don't get a Twinkie. That's just the way it is. So y'all, pray for me on that one. Pray for me. Okay? As I take these off. Now, when you use these are like I said, these are the Mary Kay Hydrogel eye patches. When you use these, leave them off like 15, 20 minutes. You and I have been talking for 28. And you take it off. Oh, it feels good. And then you just kind of dab in any residual moisturizers around the eyes, okay? Now, that looks a lot better than it did when I first put them on because I do have dark circles under my eyes. I think it's hereditary because, but because I use my eye cream, I use my patches, the discoloration has lightened up a lot because I use my eye cream every night and I try to do it every morning, but I do it every night. And then on days where I look and I see, when I say puffy, it was like this, poof. Oh, they was just ridiculous. But now they're doable. If I wanted to put makeup on, I would. Okay, so again, Mary Kay Hydrogel eye patches for the puffiness under the eyes. Nice and cooling. So yeah, that's been my week. Again, I do this. I come to you guys with the good, the bad, the indifferent, the ugly. Oh, and if there were any guys who were waiting, this is your signal. You can come back now. You can come back now. Because, like I said, if I share with you, somebody else may get that light bulb moment, that aha, oh my God, I thought, I want to do that for someone else because, the videos and people I interact with do it for me every day. They answer the questions that sometimes I'm too afraid to ask. And I always, always, always remember what my English teacher told me. Mrs. Davis, she used to say, when people say, excuse me, Ms. Davis, I got a dumb question. And she would say, sweetheart, the dumbest question that you don't have is the one you don't ask. Oh, man. But she was so right. So right. So if what I say, what I share, and everything else like that answers your dumb question, first of all, it's not a dumb question. Then I'm doing my job. I share because I care. So I thank you guys for allowing me to do that. And I thank you guys for being here with me because we are. Let me do a quickie check. Okay? You guys want to know. Y'all know y'all want to know because I want to tell you. All right, let me see. We now have, how many subscribers do we have? And I say we because we are a family, y'all. We are a family. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and check out all the other videos that are on my channel. I mean, like we talk about our Ozempic update journey. There's some times that, I'm just feeling a little silly and I might throw something out there. I'm dying to try this foundation thing that I saw on TikTok. I keep saying, no, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But one day I'm gonna do it. Some of the things that are related to my Mary Kay business is on there. Ranting are up there. Like I said, you never know what Tracy's going to be talking about when she's on her YouTube channel. And I'm so glad that 129 of you are here with me. You are amazing. But if you're still here at 32 minutes and some seconds on, please go ahead, like this video, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe. I'd love to have you be part of the TKTV family. Now, last thing before I let you go, and I'm going to finish my yogurt. I'm just thinking, okay, that if I can get to 150 subscribers, I might just give a gift bag away full of, I don't know, some of my Mary Kay stuff just as a gift to you guys. The stuff that I gather on my cruises and gifts. You never know what I'm going to throw in this bag. I did that once before and there was all kind of stuff in that bag. And it wasn't all Mary Kay, okay? But it was a lot of nice, good stuff. Sometimes I go shopping just for that stuff. But I want to see how many people we can get on the channel. Right now, we're at 129 subscribers. Now, if I decide to do this, I'm going to go live with all the details. And if you think I should do it, drop it in the comments and say, go for it. Because I hadn't found out because I got the smartest son ever. He showed me how to, number one, be able to see the subscribers. And those are the ones who allow their pages or whatever to be public. So I'll be able to see who you are. And I can take from that list and then draw a name and somebody's going to win a great prize. That's something I want to do because I like to give. So we're at 129 subscribers now. I'm thinking, and I'm going to probably figure this out in the next 48 hours. So be on the lookout for a live that says giveaway. So that when we hit 150, if we haven't hit it before then, the next goal, I'll give something away. That's just me. So let me know if that's something you'd like to be a part of or you'd like to see happen. And we'll make it happen because that's just what we do. So in the meantime, in between time, until I see you guys again, enjoy the rest of this week. Again, I hope you had a great day yesterday for our Independence Day. I hope everything is going well on your Ozempic journey. And I hope I answered a question. And I hope that my sharing today, number one, didn't make too many people feel too uncomfortable. But it was just me keeping it real. So, until I see you again here on TKTV, have a great and blessed evening and know that I love you all. Bye.